Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to review the Louis Vuitton Spring-Summer 2024 Pret-a-Porter collection for women. Mr. Ghesquiere, what did you deliver today? Is he still a designer there? I don't know. It's like we're losing touch. Nicolas Ghesquiere, you're kind of losing us. Maybe you're going to win us over again this time around. I don't know. Listen, the video that we're about to see is taken from the Louis Vuitton YouTube channel. It falls under fair use because we will be reviewing it. I have changed the music, the sound from their soundtrack to a copyright-free music soundtrack. And subscribe to my channel while you're at it. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. You're all welcome to join the chats. Let's hit it. Hit it, Bubbles. Let's watch the show together. Oh, wow. Okay, we have like dune vibes, right? Sandy colors. Oh, they're changing color from red to orange. No, it stays orange. No, it's painted orange. It's a lot of orange. So what is this? Louis is doing Hermes now? Or what is going on? It feels, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I like this unfinished look. It's giving me very much like experimental end of the year, first year fashion students vibes, but like on a huge budget. So anyway, okay, after the color shock and this really not so nice looking covered up. Okay, the clothes are also, yeah, the sporty jacket with the skirt, the shoe, sure, with the belt, the monogram belt, the bag. Oh, the bag is kind of giving me 50s vibes. Something new for Louis, why not? Unless they're not doing the fashion show in some historic venue where the venue is being restorated and Louis Vuitton is paying for the restoration of the building, so the building is covered up. So it's like a whole context. Unless it's that reason for the building being covered like that, there's no excuse. Like if that's the excuse, okay, we accept, but then do the show somewhere else. Unless you don't want to showcase the preservation of blah, blah. Anyway, this is giving me Vivienne Westwood tartan plaid vibes. Anyway, 80s are back. Oh, are they ever? Look at these 80s pastels. That little bag. Louis is exaggerating with the chains. I don't mind this black and white look. Well, she's gorgeous. Corset, we're so done with these. This is so Y2K, you guys. Like, we gotta let go of those corsets. It's also 80s, kind of. Could be grungy. Debbie says it's so 70s. That's an androgynous moment, although they did zoom into the bulge. I guess that was a boy. I'm not so sure. Doesn't even matter, but it was just kind of a little bit put off guard. Camera holder. Chanel had a camera holder bag. Do they have the same trend setters hired by them to, oh, look at, to disclose, to give them tips? I love this combo of the shirt with the coat, and I love the shoes as well, giving me YSL vibes, but with the colors that I was missing at YSL, we're getting them here at Louis. Not a fan of the corset. The bag is giving me Alma had a baby with a bolide, and now they're doing also the peekaboo, right? The Fendi peekaboo, because like they're opening one side of the bag. Look at that. Look what they're doing. I see what you're doing there. Using the soft leather so that it shows how it's scrunch, doing the Pharrell soft speedy leather, but also doing the peekaboo, also doing the Fendi peekaboo. This is like Alma, bolide, Alma Louis, bolide Hermes, peekaboo Fendi combo, all in one. I'm not liking it, but I would just prefer the classic Alma in monogram canvas. Yeah, these historic looking jackets, you know, I like the idea of them, but I usually don't like the materials he chooses for them. And I usually also don't like the colors he chooses for them. Although I am loving this edge with the little chevron with the stripy pattern. Munchkin bags. It's the chains at Louis for me that kill it. I don't like their chains. They look so cheap. Like, do a better chain strap, you know. color blocking. Oh, this is so 80s. Oh, the bag is cute. It's a logo moment, but it's cute. It's daring a bit of fun in these like terrible economic times. And obviously, if you wear that bag out and about, chances are you're going to end up without the bag because somebody might snatch it from you. So be careful out there on the streets. Yeah, the soft, squishy trunk little baglet that came out a couple seasons ago, right? Not a fan of it at all. So unpractical, so hard to get in and out of. It's one of those like FOMO bags that you buy and then like you regret it later. So I'm glad I didn't get that. Oh, look at this little 80s vibe. Very Dick Tracy. And also very 40s, early 40s, late 30s. Oh my God, the shoes to die for. The shoes that she's wearing, beautiful. Also, these shoes are really beautiful. Skirt, no, gots to go. Jacket, too stiff. I guess it's like a patented leather, probably gonna be super expensive. Vivienne Westwood. Just call it Vivienne Westwood, you know. Call it Vivienne Westwood, be honest about it. The shoes are gorge, but they're giving me kind of like sophisticated grandma, you know, going to the art gallery. Yeah. Shoes, I'm liking the shoes. The jacket, oh, it's very Chanel. The bag, okay, they're still making those, the pouchy ones that he made in 2014, right? October 14 is the name of the bag, right? Sunnies are not giving. The dress, so 80s. Sunnies, no. Dress, I'm kind of liking the dress. If you're like whimsical, young, playful, not in this colorway. I prefer the blue and the white. Oh, very androgynous vibe. The vest, so 80s. Wow. Okay, so how many seasons now have we had the 80s already? This is like, look at that. It's like the 80s are not going away. I have the feeling, oh, this is also so 80s. Oh, this is Fleetwood Mac. Totally Fleetwood Mac vibes. Imagine this all in black. Fleetwood Mac, baby. I have the feeling he's using the 80s to try to fight against the recession. Because he's like, let's play it safe, although this is not safe at all. But like, let's make these pieces that, oh, this looks very couture. Very Vivienne Westwood as well. Oh, this is very Yves Saint Laurent. Early 80s Yves Saint Laurent. The hair, the makeup, very Yves Saint Laurent. So it's like, no, this is not playing it safe at all. It's like, let's use the 80s as an excuse to make creative stuff. Oh, just the big toe poking out of that shoe. Ugh, I can't. Toes are, I don't like toes. But that shoe where just the big toe pokes out, no. Super cute. I love a little folded hat. Little marinière moment with the navy outfit. You know what? I'm happy that Ghesquière is just free to experiment because this collection is fun. Yes, I mean, it's not very wearable. This piece is a bit too much. It's too historic in a weird way, too referential in a weird way, not moving the conversation forward. This one is a little bit more. It's giving us 20s vibes, but also 80s. Oh, the little cube, you know, yeah, kind of cute. Look at this historic, look at the historic tailoring, giving us medieval Renaissance moments. And the buttons, also very Renaissance buttons. You know what? I say, why not? I'm sick and tired of quiet luxury. Why not giving us these cocktail-esque effervescent moments with the dresses that are all glitzed up? Oh, that's a new shape for an Alma bag. I like that new one. It's deeper. It's giving us a little bit the Petit Prince, what's it called? From Exupéry. Huge pied de poule, houndstooth, in tweed. Beautiful tailoring, but I just don't like these jackets that open up like that, cut like that, you know? I would like to have pants with this or really long, voluminous skirt. I know what he's doing here. He's mixing different times, epochs, so he's creating a clash. He's doing it purposefully. Like, I get it. I just don't think it's flattering on the body. But I understand, like, I know where he's coming from. I know what he's doing there. Make that coin, girl, says Nay. Gosh Get Alive says the skirts remind me of when Naomi Campbell falls in the catwalk for Vivienne Westwood. Yeah, it's giving that vibe a little bit. But Naomi was wearing the Gillies back then, the really high Gillies shoe, and she was wearing a latex, like latex panties. So it was all slippery, so she slipped. Looks like it was very hot in that venue. Was all covered in plastic or something. It seems like it was all covered in plastic. Plus all the look at all the spotlights up there. These are intense. These are not LED, I can tell you that. Talk about sustainability. Okay, let's look at the entire looks one more time. We begin with the sporty vibes, like the day attire. But I mean, who's gonna wear this? Like, let me go grocery shopping from head to toe in Louis Vuitton. I mean, I love the shirt, the oversized shirt with the stripes. Gorgeous. I would totally wear that. The skirts are 70s vibes, these big oversized skirts, but also early 80s, you know. The belts, the oversized belts, so 80s. Why not? I say, even though we've seen the 80s now rehashed 1,000 times, ever since 2017, Stranger Things, or 2016 when Stranger Things came out, that's when the first renaissance of the 80s began with season 1. Now it's like, we've seen 20 billion different facets of the... You know what? I don't mind that jacket now that I've seen it the second time with the stripy border. Very unisex, very, you know, forgiving. Anybody can wear these, you know. And then you got the tight corsets if you're skinnier. I wish they had more inclusivity in the model sizes because all the models are skinny. We're missing a bit of more curvaceous bodies. Influence, definitely, I see a Vivienne Westwood influence here, a Renaissance influence, Baroque influence, hint of medieval as well, and then all kind of clashed together in this 80s. Oh, I love that texture on that fabric. Man, listen. Yeah. It's a vibe. You know what I'm thinking? This is almost like giving me Nicolas Ghesquière telling Pharrell Williams, let me show you how it's really done. You know what I mean? IYKYK, because it feels to me like Nicolas worked extra hard on this one. And look at the texture combinations. It's giving Virginie Viard as well. He's taking from Virginie's book. I'm telling you, he took from Virginie's book in terms of how she combines the textures and the differences in between fabrics, materials, patterns, colorways. There's a lot of that Virginie Viard for Chanel vibe going on, but it's definitely giving me Nicolas Ghesquière really working hard to make this collection pop because he has to compete against Pharrell. But he also wants to show Pharrell how it's really done. I have the feeling. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So let me see if actually Nicolas Ghesquière really is still the designer at Louis Vuitton. Yes, it is. This is Nicolas Ghesquière. Handsome little fella. Tiny. He's very tiny. But yeah, when he was at Balenciaga, back in the day when Balenciaga was still not canceled, he did great stuff at Balenciaga. Nicolas Ghesquière, yeah, okay, he's a cutie patootie. He's still cute. You could see that the stress has aged him. Everybody's standing up. Oh, is this his goodbye? Was this his last show? Standing ovation is usually a goodbye, or he really outdid himself. I think the collection was great. Light years better than his last collection, and light years better than 3 collections ago. He did great this time around. Aging like fine wine. Zaddy delivered. So, I don't know, I have to read up on this, you guys. I'm not so sure if this is his last collection for Louis, but everybody's like, the camera is, oh, there's Bernard, no. He stood up there to hug somebody. I think that's Bernard. Check out my video on the allegations of money laundering going on with Mr. Bernard Arnault. Only allegations. So what do you guys think? He's a sit and spin, as my friends say. Oh, shop queen. He's a sit and spin. Like, I'm not even, I mean, IYKYK, I know exactly what this means, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But I agree. Pao says, I'm not a fan of this collection. I enjoyed Chanel more. Debbie says, Nina says, Aunt once told me, don't get rid of anything. Fashion always comes back. I wish I had listened. Aunt had very, very, very wise words to say. Haute Pink Ray says, Dacob, it looks like Adam Ant, Claude Montana, Ton sur Ton. Yes, there's a little bit of references everywhere, but then again, the 80s were referencing everything too. Stanley says, I agree. I'll go with Chanel this time. I prefer the Chanel Spring Summer 2024 collection to the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 2024. I prefer the Chanel one as well. Bible Believing Christian says, hi everyone, I'm very late, but I didn't expect to see a live stream this time of night. Always be surprised. I'm always here at the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Let me know your thoughts about this collection down below. Thumb up the video if you've enjoyed it and subscribe. Never give up on love. Bye. Mwah.